What's going on?
What's going on is what Mirelin just said to open up the show for the second part after this game. Thanks, Mirelin, for opening that one up. I just casually explained everything, but that is perfectly fine. After a ridiculous, insane game, ladies and gentlemen, we've seen Epsilon coming out on top onto this one, and it was pretty ridiculous. So far, we have Bybben and Mirelin here. The players from Broder ended up losing onto that one. I'm going to hand you guys over to Byte. He's going to take an interview with these players. Mike is going to come in here from Epsilon a bit as well, so please enjoy as much as possible. Byte, the podium is yours, man.
Yeah, welcome. Obviously, Mirelin, Bybben. I should say, I feel like saying congratulations instead of commiserations.
Oh, thank you. You manage it.
You played both really, really well. Some sick serves, Mirelin, and Bybben, some awesome meat air shots. Linking back to the old days when I've seen you play is insane. So I'm going to say congratulations because that was really one hell of a game. Obviously, well played on Process, your map. Did you guys expect to win it? Like, did you believe that you would win it, or?
Well, pretty much a 50-50, I'd say.
Is that your best map? Is that Broder's best map, you would say, or?
No, I'd say Granary. It's our best.
Granary. Okay, well, that was obviously very, very close as well.
Yeah.
You actually made you ruined a few records. You ruined Epsilon's record in terms of 7 months. I think it's been 7 months now since they've lost a map. So
yeah, we celebrated a bit.
Yeah, so you ruined that record, and not only that, but you actually rattled their cage. They could have. There was moments where it could have been the other way around, and it would have been the score to to you guys 3-2 instead of Epsilon. So really well played there on that sense. On Granary, let's just start off with an analysis of the first map, really, because Granary was intense. I don't know if you know, but the first round took 21 minutes, which is obviously insane. With both teams playing transitional plays very, very well, what do you think was the key factor that made you just lose it on Granary, Mirelin?
Can I answer? Well, the thing was that when we pushed, can you read the chat in the mumble?
No, I can't. Why?
Well, look, numlocked was like that when we pushed.
I see. I see.
And when the U-word, we were like that. Like that.
I see. But basically, just for those who are not on Mumble, basically, Mirelin showing me ASCII faces of somebody putting their hands up and covering their eyes and going, "Oh my god, they've just Ubered in my face," and then Mirelin's saying back when Epsilon Ubered in their face with a shocked face and going, "Oh my god, sort of, so to speak. That's a nice way to put it, Mirelin. But what do you think? Like, was there anything? Was it like one minute thing that cost you that map, or was it something more fundamental?
I think we're a bit like unexperienced than Epsilon. They play like together for a lot of seasons, and we are just for one season together, and we really lack that experience. For example, to push last point, like you probably noticed when we pushed the last point, we pretty often wiped with full Uber.
Yeah, no, there were a couple of times, and yeah, no, obviously, to be fair to you guys, the team play, obviously you haven't had as much experience as Epsilon. They've been together for quite some time now, unlike you guys, just obviously this is your first season with the new players, so to speak. Yeah, you did get wiped, but it wasn't like I've got to admit, from what we saw on the first map, Epsilon rarely made a mistake on Granary. That was the fundamental thing for us, and you guys were literally throwing everything at them. I mean, you threw literally every rule of TF2 at them, like of all variations, sniper, or pushing in an unorthodox way, basically. With those ASCII smileys that you're showing me, you were like surprised, and because Epsilon were literally managing to tackle anything you threw at them. So, I don't feel you could have done any more. Really, the only person that actually had a sublime game in terms of damage was numlocked. I mean, the rest of you, literally all of you, Mike, Bybben, Cookye, all of you literally had sort of the similar damage. But the only person that had outstanding damage was numlocked. And we welcome Knox in here. Let me just register him so everybody can hear him. Just a minute, Knox.
You hear me? Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you, but the fans can't hear you, so I just need to add you to the casters group. And it all is good. But But yeah, welcome Nox. Congratulations
thank
once
you.
again.
Thank you.
Congrats, Knox.
I said
Thanks.
I
Exactly.
always
And GG to Broder. They played really well. They
Yeah,
deserve to win this. It was really close. Really.
Yeah, I know. I said just when you joined Nox, when you joined for Granary, we're talking about Granary. That
Yeah.
they Broder literally threw everything at you, and you guys somehow like managed to cope really well. Like there were so many situations where you could have easily lost it, and you didn't, and you maintained discipline and just played like a team. It was insane. There was literally only 1 or 2 mistakes on Granary, genuinely, that we saw. We couldn't fault like any of your players. It was sublime.
I think except the middle. Yeah, we didn't beat
middle-
a great middle
Yeah,
in general.
but
That was a problem.
excluding them, the transitions of any part, so last, second, pushing, defending, was just too strong. Like literally anything they threw.
I think we did some really good movement during the second 3-point. Some good reprieve with Jibru, but we failed too much time on last with advantage Jibru. That's why we didn't manage to. I think we controlled more the map, except the middle at the beginning, but we control more the map, and we fail a lot of push with advantage Jibru on last. And I think Broder didn't have a lot of opportunity to get our last. In Granary, we really managed to counter the second push when we push on our second a lot of time.
Yeah.
But something really new about Broder, just they play crits all the time. I predict Mirelin all the time. I said Mirelin is playing crits, guys. Check, I'm sure. And it was true. All the time he played crits, so it's really new. We didn't practice a lot against a team who play crits a lot. That's maybe or
maybe something you need to learn, Epsilon.
Yeah.
But, you already know a lot. But I mean, literally what you said, Nox, is spot on. What we saw, they didn't get much chance. Literally, you guys were just so solid on Granary. It was insane. The only person that really shone in terms of damage was numlocked. He had a huge game on Granary in terms of damage. Did so much.
Huge game on Granary.
Yeah.
He didn't do a lot of kill, but
Stefan killed them. Yeah. Stefan cleaned. Numlocked damaged. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so moving on to the second map, which obviously I'm not sure is that a good map for Epsilon Nox or is it a bad map?
To be honest, we played better on process normally. Really better. We beat Crackland just before easier. We did a lot of mistakes. Again, we did a lot of mistakes because we didn't wait. We didn't group up to push that last. Sometimes we did some good movement. We're in a momentum, but we pushing too quickly. We didn't buff everyone. Our scouts were too far behind. No one could cap the point. We did so mistakes on push last again. I think it was just our big problem tonight. It's we have a lot of advantage. We have some good opportunity, but we didn't manage to. And another thing, some missing communication about the crits. All the time I said, go back, be liber. And one times it was a 3 points for Broder because I have 99 liber on last. I said to Seb to back and spawn. He didn't back, he said push forward. I die on a crit with 99s. Just stupid. That's all.
No, I mean, literally what you've said is exactly that. It seems like the pace was either too much or they were just trying to hurry up Epsilon, the players, the DMers. They were just rushing it for some reason and overextending too many times and leaving you sometimes when you had the advantage every time.
Exactly. A lot of time.
Yeah, I saw you getting frustrated, but you did actually do really well by managing to get out most of the time because you knew that it was going to be rape.
Yeah, I know. Exactly. When I see one scoot far left, one scoot far right, and solely alone on middle, gonna die. Just a fail because, we didn't commit enough, especially on middle when we're pushing second. It was great, but we didn't commit a lot and we did some bad push already, and we didn't group up enough. But they play well with the crits. It's not really easy to play crits process, but they play well.
Yeah, no, obviously, Bybben and Mirelin, you guys winning process. Do you think crits was the main thing why you won it?
Yes.
Or
I think Epsilon's mistake was when they decided to push with crits when we were capping second point. They suddenly came from the lobby, from the below.
I remember it from lower. Numlocked
lower right. Just stupid because you were so far, and because numlocked said, expect them to come out from spawn on the left. But it's stupid. Just go main lobby directly and go left or right. to check
Yeah.
where they are and crit. But maybe again, same mistake. We didn't wait our scout, we didn't buffer scout before the push. We have big advantage over. You all spawn, we're all alive. No need to push fast.
Yeah, no, agree.
That's all.
And it felt like you rushed it. Like I said, it felt like numlocked rushed it, thinking, "Yeah, I can get this, I can get this." But obviously, it wasn't the right time, the right place. You could see it, but nonetheless, I've got to say the crit was very effective. You may have set a new meta, Mirelin, to all the other people watching. You never know. And just run crits all the time. But yeah, I mean.
That's okay. I can predict it so easier. So
Yeah,
I don't
obviously,
care.
you know. Yeah, I know you can. I know you can, Knox, but a lot of people can't. You see, you being the very best here, and obviously Epsilon retaining their title, the sign of a true championship team. Showing against literally all the stops that Broder put with Cookye going sniper and double. In fact, Broder running double sniper now. I've got to say this on Snakewater.
So it's a great tactic. You were all destroyed. Sniper, both sniper, and the good sticky trap, and the other team were destroyed. Yeah, it was a great play on Snakewater, the buff sniper. I didn't expect that, but one time I died, so I was fucking. I would rage on chat, but I said no. It was when Rib put a sticky, and he uses sticky. And I get bounced into the scope of Cookye. I didn't want to go in. Then the sticky bumped me and the sniper.
Fuck your shitty lag.
Just to note that Zebbosai has actually entered the channel. Hello, Zebbosai.
Hello.
Hey. Before I come on to Zebbosai, I've got a question actually here from one of the viewers, Knox, from Nebo, saying, asking, can you ask Epsilon if they are going to keep practicing for I-49?
Yeah, of course. I would take a big break to go to I-49, but yeah, we're pretty strong, but I feel we can be better.
Yeah,
we
of course.
finally we played. I played with Epsilon since 2 years, but finally our team is pretty young because it's a new lineup a bit, like with some new Soli. So if we wanna win more easier against American, or if we wanna be at the best, at the top, we need to keep playing. And I'm sure Broder is still motivated to try to beat us next season.
Yeah, I was going to say, if anything, Broder should. I was keep on saying congratulations. I know they just lost, but it was such a really, really good match to watch, and such a close scoreline. It could have literally gone the other way, Knox. There was a backup on Snakewater where they were going for it, and could have turned ugly.
We'll cap the point in second, when Scout capping.
Exactly.
And when Scout tried to block with demo, and we managed to all stay alive and kill them and cap second.
Yeah.
Amazing. We did some amazing thing, a bit lucky, but.
Yeah, no, it literally could have changed it because he would have got the round from behind as no one was on last. That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah. So it was do or die. And Zebbosai, welcome. And I'm going to say congratulations on an absolute sublime result against Epsilon. Obviously breaking a few records, one of them being the fact that they've lost the map now in the last 7 months.
Yeah.
Maybe because Bash wasn't there? I don't know.
Bash is fucking Maria.
Or maybe because... Or maybe because Broder don't want to play next week. Maybe because of that.
I'm not sure, but obviously Walter stood in and he did I think a fine job. He had the experience. So, Zebbosai, just bringing you in here. First of all, what are you and Broder, what are Broder's plans for I-49?
Well, we don't really have the money to go.
Can you become our manager, please?
If we somehow get a sponsor or something like that, we'll go. But as it is right now, we can't really go.
You can come with IDK team if you want. The lower of Epsilon.
Oh.
We have offers in already for the I-49. This is great. We need more EU teams at I-49.
There's a big chance of qualifiers as well, Byte.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, true. So I hope Broder do come, Zebbosai. If you do find an org, then that'd be great. It sounds like you need to speak to Knox afterwards. This, for some dirty deals.
Oh, Knox.
Knox has got some connections,
Knox.
My girlfriend gonna be jealous.
Too much, guys.
Girlfriend is not a wall. She will step up.
Zebbosai, you played a really, really good game. Had some sublime moments as well with some great air shots to see on all maps. Which, in your opinion, what was like the deciding factor? I've asked it already to Mirelin and Knox, but what do you think the deciding factor was on Granary? So Epsilon just winning it.
Well, our last pushes, like we never made them happen really. We failed so many times. The few times we made them was because we wiped them on second, then had the momentum going to last. But when it was 6v6 and we were second and they were last, we'll get the push. And that was like, if we made like one of those pushes, it could have been that way.
Yeah, it could have been. Yeah, that's what it was. Though. That's what it felt like. It's like literally could have gone the other way, but somehow they held on really, really well. Nice to hear what your opinion was on Granary because it was such a close game. You know, the first round was 21 minutes, by the way.
Yeah,
I didn't know
It's
that.
insane. It's insane.
What did it end? 3-2?
2-1. I think it was. No, was it 2-1? I think it was 2-1, wasn't it?
3-2.
3-2. Okay.
Oh no, 2-1.
I can't
yeah.
remember.
I'm sure it was 2-1. But
Yeah.
anyway, moving on to process. Obviously, this was your map. Bybben was saying it's 50-50 in terms of how you guys felt on it. Obviously, you were, I think it was 3-2 at one stage to Epsilon, and then you somehow brought it back and stealing the golden cap with Mirelin running the crits. Do you think that's what the deciding factor was?
Yeah, like we did the same for CC, we used the crits a lot. But on process there, like, it was 30 seconds left, we were pushing last and had a full Uber advantage and we didn't get the cap, it was super unlucky. But we won the golden cap anyway in the end, so it's fine.
Yeah, no, obviously for us and the viewers, they were all happy. I got so many messages on my Steam saying, oh my god, what an epic game going to a third map. And Epsilon were literally rattled. I'm pretty sure Knox was feeling it, maybe his teammates were feeling it on Snakewater because they didn't look like the Epsilon we know, like where they have, they're very disciplined and they know what they're doing, not overextending or dying in stupid places. And Knox, I don't know if you can put any input here, but on the first 15 minutes, you guys looked rattled. Like you didn't look like Epsilon. You looked like a top tier team, but you didn't look like the Epsilon we know. Obviously, because you've lost the map.
I think, yeah, because we lost. I think we were not enough concentrate. We were tired. Seb was so tired. He said because he cried a lot during process. Same as me, I cry a lot during process. And yeah, it was really hard to. It's just about the crits because just our game started. It just like push with VTuber, try to make some pick, but we can't play like that against the crits. You see, because if you try that, if you didn't get a pick, they can come. You are close to them, and they can kill you. So easier with crits. Because we have advantage over. All the time same. We can't go forward, play like we play together. Like okay, let's group up there and try to make a pick. No, we can't. We have to stay back. And that completely slowed the game, that completely cut our game. I had that, but that's okay. I'm gonna counter that. So.
Were you raging on Mitsy all the time, as always?
What?
Were you raging on Mitsy?
No.
He was
Why?
asking. I don't know, because Mitsy did play some great moves, but he also he was out of position some of the time. Obviously, because he wasn't with you most of the time, I say, because he kept on dying. So obviously you couldn't build the Uber sometimes when they had crits. But it wasn't that many mistakes by Mitsy, to be fair, on Snakewater, as much as you believe, Mirelin. One player that didn't, I thought that would shine like today and live up to the moment was Mike. Normally we see him obviously raking in the kills and being in the position, but he got picked off really well by Broder. I think they were expecting him for some reason every time.
And the problem is, again, he was alone because he go forward alone and the rest of the team was stay back. But the problem, again, we all stay back because of crits a lot of time or because we have to play def because we have advantage over extra. And Mike tried something, I called him to try something to change, to give us an advantage, but yeah, they expect him a lot.
Yeah.
Normally Bash is playing more with Mike. That's the thing you see. We are
with wltrs.
Team plays different. Of course, wltrs play well. He played well.
No, he
didn't play. He didn't play since 4 months. So.
Yeah, we said just before the game started that it shouldn't affect Epsilon because he's already got Premiership experience at the highest level, so he should know what to do. So yeah, no, he had a good game, I'd say. He didn't have like an amazing game, but he had a solid game, and he actually changed a few rounds. I think it was either on Process or Snake, I'm not sure, but he played really, really well. Zebbosai, you were about to say something in terms of what Knox was talking about?
Yeah, but like about Mike, like when we go into the game, we knew he was, like we think at least, he's the best Epsilon player, so we tried to focus him hard, and I think we managed to do that pretty good today.
He literally didn't have any freedom whatsoever today.
Was denied on Snake.
Yeah, it literally was, and I think the opposite was Tech. Like sometimes Epsilon managed to focus on Tech, but when Tech got into Nox and numlocked's face along with the scout, it made it very difficult for Nox and Co to stay alive or push middle. There were some times when you realized that Tech was the problem and you pushed him back and he took too much damage, and then that's when Broder actually lost the middle. If you rewatch the game, you will see that when Tech was too weak, most of the time Broder had to drop back unless there was picks being taken. Seems like Tech was the playmaker, Zebbosai. I'm not sure, as in the one who makes the move over the point. I'm not sure.
But like the way Epsilon plays Snake Water, they pretty much just sit defensive and they want us to go aggressive, and then they move over the point. And like if Tech manages to get through, they will all just look at him, and we get so much room. And Tech did a good job today, so we took a few middles.
No, indeed. He did have a very good game as well. I think all of the players had a good game. I can't say anyone who had a really, really bad game.
Yeah, I think it was really good for the both
team. Really even. Yeah, genuinely, really even. All the players genuinely even.
No, not for Mirelin, apparently.
Mirelin. Yeah, Mirelin was worse. That's why he's laughing. Nothing, Mirelin.
No, guys. I wanted to say, everybody watch my movies. I sent a link in Mumble. I hope Byte will send it on VanillaTV. Watch my movie, Numlocked versus Mirelin, second volume.
I'm not sure tonight Seb missed a lot on you, Mirelin. Maybe,
no, he didn't. He didn't miss a lot. No. To be fair.
Maybe we can make a movie with Seb who destroy you all the night tonight. Could be fair.
Out comes the trash talk.
I killed him.
In comes the girlfriend as well. In comes Nox's girlfriend to back up Nox here. Mirelin, how do you feel about that? How do you feel about the pressure of Nox and his girlfriend literally laying down the law?
Oh my god. Well.
You're so pressure.
Yeah, but she has so cute voice, so I can't say anything.
That's right.
How old is your girlfriend?
This is not a dating interview.
Will you take her to I-49?
Moving on, before this gets intense, Bib, I haven't heard much out of you.
No.
Is there anything you'd like to add, like to the match overall?
Sure. It was quite a stressful match for an old scout.
Obviously,
but during the whole match, we had to stay on our toes all the time. Otherwise, they would just capitalize on of us not being aware, and they would rape us. And it was quite stressful.
Guys,
and it was good play on their regard.
Let me interrupt you a bit. Sorry, bybben, don't be mad on me. I want to give shout out to Ari. He is very sexy. He has big mustache and beard. And I want to give shout out to Fishu. He is a very good bad boy. And also I would like to say that Maria is a fucking bitch.
We might have to edit that, Mirelin. We might have to edit that. You can't say that, Mirelin. But
sorry, I wanted to say fallen woman. Yeah.
Moving swiftly on. I mean, I've got nothing really further to add except for both of you. Like both teams played really, really well. Equally, all of you. If you watched the game, they're really good to watch. And commiserations to Broder. Tordon, I'm pretty sure is going to watch this Zebbosai and biting his nails somewhere in Shanghai, going, "Oh, so close! It was going to be a Broder's dream. He would have probably made a frag movie, part 2, but wasn't to be." And obviously, Epsilon eSports retaining the title. So well done, Nox, you and your men. Hopefully, we shall see you at I-49 and Broder as well if they can find an org. Hopefully, someone is listening out there.
Actually, during this interview, I got a few offers from people who want to donate and putting up a donation drive and shit. So perhaps
I think you should. I don't see why not. Zebbosai, because if they're doing it for America, people in the EU will do it for obviously the EU teams more so.
Yeah.
So you should do it. Obviously, we'd love to have more EU teams at I-49 to show the Aussies and the Americans how it's done. Maybe part 2.
Went good last time.
Yeah, it went good. Hopefully, though, people won't be on laptops, right, Nox?
Come on. Not my fault.
No, I know. I felt sorry for you guys. Like, how the hell can you play at such a high level on laptops?
Not laptops is pretty well.
Alien var
I play on a laptop,
Yeah.
actually. And I think Stefan too. Yeah, I think Stefan too play on it, in Gear 2. It's a really good laptop.
Yeah. But no, hopefully you guys come, and with Beast PCs, and Slick will probably put out all the stops along with hopefully the offers that you're getting now, Zebbosai. If you set up a chip in, do it now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna head this off now, guys. Thank you for all of you joining me, and congratulations to all of you. Honestly, you all played really, really well. It was such an even match; it could have gone either way, genuinely. So congratulations to Epsilon and commiserations to Broder. Yeah, no, I have nothing further to add. Do any of you guys want to give any shout-outs before we close this off?
I just want to say thanks to Nox and Epsilon for a really good match. It's really fun to play low-scoring matches or maps.
Old times, Vivian. Like
Yeah,
old
it's old times. Now it's really good. So thanks.
Yeah, thanks to you, really. Beginning of the season, it was not the same, and you improve a lot. You play so better now. I think with DM we have the same skill and different team play, but we're really equal. I think now it's gonna be really close again next season. It's gonna be interesting.
Yeah, I
Yep.
hope obviously.
And
Broder-
shout out to all my team, all my mates, to watchers too, especially. Try and train a lot to come back. And
Zebbosai, anything you want to add, or Mirelin?
I
Shout
want.
out.
I want.
Mirelin,
ladies.
Mirelin. First of all, keep it clean and no swearing.
Sorry,
Okay.
sorry.
Go.
Guys, ladies and gentlemen, so my fanboys, you can visit all and look all my movies on the YouTube channel. My nickname is Mirelin in. I will write it in this chat room, and I hope Byte can spread it away. And I will send you link to my movie.
Okay, so I will promote this for you, Mirelin, as you were clean with your words. It's www.youtube.com/ oh, it's gone there for me. Mirelin. So it's all been linked in the stream chat, which is good. Okay, then thank you very much, guys, for coming. Thanks to all our viewers for watching. We had well over 1,300 watching. So it's a lot of viewers watching this final, and hopefully it would have inspired a lot of kids. Lots of kids who are watching, going, "Oh my god, I want to be as good as
my
Nox, I want to be
channel.
as good as Mirelin," and so on and so
it's
forth.
not your channel. Thank you.
Right, I'm going to head off now, guys. So you can catch all of our latest information in terms of casts and our LAN coverage and so on by joining our Steam group, steamcommunity.com/groups/VanillaTV. Our Twitter is twitter.com/VanillaTV. Our YouTube channel is youtube.com/VanillaTV.org. Also, find out our latest status updates and information on Facebook with facebook.com/VanillaTV.org. And obviously, go to our main site, VanillaTF2.org, for all the latest articles, information, and demos, matches, and so on and so forth. I'd like to thank, obviously, Pledge, Animal for casting and streaming. We'd like to head it off here and say good night from Vanilla TV.
Can you become our manager now, please?